Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's a weekly reading for November 4th to the 10th. This week, Saggy, we have the Awakening Oracle card, we have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, the Moon, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool. So really significant reading here, Saggy. I mean, we've got half the spread here, Major Arcana. The more Major Arcana, the more significant the reading and the links to the big themes in life, the life lessons, the karmic cycles, that sort of thing. Now, like, this reading strongly says to me that there's been something going on behind the scenes, something a little bit backhanded, maybe a deception, but we have a truth coming to light this week. The situation is going to be revealed. What's going on behind that curtain is going to be exposed. So I'm just going to begin by reading out your oracle card here, Awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You're starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you are incarnated. You may find that you're experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all life, and even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. Yeah, so look, I think, Saggy, you're definitely changing on an energetic level. I think some of you are going through, maybe some form of ascension or awakening. Your energetic frequency and vibration is increasing. Now, what happens when, we increase our vibration is that lower vibrational energies can't really, exist next to us, alongside us in our life. And often situations will come to light, so that they can be, purged and released. So I really strongly see that in this reading, that there is a situation that has not been in your best interests and has not been in alignment with you, and that's coming to a head this week so that it can be released. So, recent past, we have the Seven of Swords and the Moon. Yep, so this definitely strongly says to me something going on in the shadows. So, this is a general reading, guys, so it's difficult to pinpoint exactly what, but you will know for you what the situation is. So we have something going on that isn't as it seems. We have illusionary energy here because we also have the High Priestess. Something going on behind the curtain. So some examples of that could be in the workplace, somebody undermining you, somebody having an agenda that, isn't in your best interest. Maybe they know you're going for a promotion and they're working behind the scenes to trump you in that. In a relationship sense, look, it can be somebody playing around with somebody else, just have to say that, not saying that it is. Or maybe even somebody, being a bit dishonest with the finances, trying to, swing things in their own favour. It's that kind of energy. There's a little bit of slyness, sneakiness, can be a betrayal, can be a deception. So, yeah, definitely if you've had a gut feeling about that, we've got, some strong cards of intuition here, then, you've probably been right, Sagittarius. The moon talks about, things going on in the half-light because, we don't have full illumination. This is not a sun energy. It's a dimly lit energy here. So, yeah, this is just, I think it's pretty clear here, guys, but yeah, something happening in the shadows, in the undercurrent, and it's really time for that to come to light because, with the moon energy sort of talks about deception as well. So I think that somebody has set out to deceive you consciously with that energy there. But yeah, the truths and the mysteries, all of that is going to come out in the wash this week and will be revealed. Because, you're waking up and seeing things clearly, Saggy. The Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, a revelation. It's seeing clearly. Swords energy is all about seeing the truth, seeing things for what they are, and through that regaining your power and having that sense of victory, recrowning yourself. If somebody has been taking advantage of you, I think, in your gut, in your intuitive self, you've probably been able to perceive that. And slowly that kind of starts to erode your personal power because you start doubting yourself, doubting your judgment. Well, I think when this comes out, then you're going to have the ability to recrown yourself and become, back into your power center. Now, the High Priestess is about truths coming to light, truths being revealed. So I really feel that something's going to happen this week, and you're going to see the situation for what it is. Maybe, you know, there's some communication, a message, an email, phone call that tips you off, or, you know, completes that last piece of the picture where you're able to kind of piece it together and go, okay, that's what's been happening. The High Priestess also has that strong, you know, link to intuition. So, you know, this is about you, you know, trusting your gut this week on that situation, because I think you definitely have been right about it, Saggy. Yeah, and then, you know, when it comes to light, I mean, it's your decision what to do here, Saggy. But we have the full energy here, which is a strong new beginning that wants to come in for you. But, you know, from these cards here, in particular the Nine of Wands, I feel that there is maybe that some of you will be feeling a little defeated from this situation and a little bit indecisive under that Two of Pentacles. You know, whether to forgive and forget, whether to stay in that situation, whether to move on. But I think if you do, it's going to be very positive for you. Because that Nine of Wands is somebody who has, you know, fought quite a long battle and is feeling weary. But, you know, it's a Nine of Wands, and there's still some energy in the tank to bring this to a completion, to bring it to a Ten of Wands where we can release the burden. So the situation is almost finished. It's almost over. All you need to do is decide to release it. But, you know, we see that indecision here in the Two of Pentacles. I think that some of you are going to be in two minds, you know, do I stay, do I go, what do I do? You know, one time one pentacle's up, then the next one's up. It's that swinging, that pendulum mind. So we need to be able to find that, tune back into that clarity of the Ace of Swords and really think about what's best for you. And I think that, you know, staying in the situation could lead to more of that emotional turmoil that you've probably been experiencing. You know, I think it has made you feel unstable and ungrounded. But behind all of this energy, Saggy, is the beautiful Fool energy. And the Fool is, you know, a strong new beginning, a divinely guided one too. So I think if you want it, it's there for you. All you need to do is trust and leap. Like if this is a work situation or even a relationship, you know, same rules apply. You may not have anything lined up to go to. You may not have a new home to move to. You may not have a new job to go to. But the Fool asks you to trust the universe, to trust and have the hope and have the faith to make that leap, because the universe will catch you. You know, the Fool doesn't know the destination he's heading in, but he starts to walk the journey, and, you know, regardless. We've got some like strong indicators of trusting your gut and trusting your intuition, and let that lead the way. Let that help you make the decision this week, Saggy. You know, and the Fool, you know, he just takes the baggage that he needs, like very light load. We don't want to hold any burdens or grudges and carry over the situation. We really want to release it so that we can start on that new path. Because there's real spiritual and alchemical growth on offer as well. This is about you getting back into your power, laying down some stronger boundaries where this kind of situation won't happen to you again in the future. But, you know, you are awakening, your energy is ascending, so you're only going to attract more of that positive energy and situations into your life from here on in, Sagittarius. So I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best with it this week, Saggy. Trust your intuition. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm not saying that everyone is going to find themselves in this situation this week. Leave me a comment if you'd like to share how it's playing out in your daily life. I'd love to know, and I'll be back here with you for another reading next week.